Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all this evening. We're going to be taking a look at two different charts today, possibly a few more Bitcoin, Ethereum. We were finding a few articles here talking about, did Ethereum just bottom versus Bitcoin? This is the last hurdle before $600. So we're going to take a look at Ethereum, maybe see if, Ethereum could be on the rise. So if that sounds interesting to y'all, go ahead and stick around and let's go ahead and get started. All right, if you are brand new to this channel, we use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by ToneVase and the market guide buy and sell signal. So we're using a few paid for indicators. You can check the links in the description box below if you would like to pick up those indicator packages. I do believe CryptoFace is having, his sell is off right now, so it's back at full price. You can go check out his indicator package. We pretty much use that indicator. That is our bread and butter on this channel for the most part. So if you're interested in also making your charts look like ours, definitely go pick up Market Cipher. Use the link in the description box below, and then you can also become a reseller of Market Cipher if you'd like to by using your own unique ID referral username here. But if you click on the link, you're already supporting us, so no need to type in my name here. You type in your own name here. And then based on that, folks, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. We did have this symmetrical triangle here on our 45-minute time frame. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. We were expecting a break to the upside. We just didn't know if we were going to wick down first and then up, but it looks like we headed straight up through our symmetrical triangle. So definitely was more biased to the upside here. I did let my trading group also know about this too as well, and a few of us probably took some longs to the upside here. So the main thing is that you can see this purple trend line support down here. We didn't quite come back down to retest that purple trend line support. As you can see, we didn't quite wick all the way down to retest that. And then we just had a straight buying pattern up from there. We broke through. You can see our green triangle here to the upside as our breakthrough, and then we came back down to retest it as support and then shot back up once again. So this was a nice little long trade for everyone to take here. Now what we're looking for is probably a retest of the 21 EMA, sitting right at about 15,600, and then we are possibly looking for another break up to that 16K area. So if we are to take our 1 point extension here on Bitcoin, possibly seeing where this could possibly end up going all the way to, we're looking at pretty high digits here at about $17,000. So that is a firm possibility if we are to fulfill the 1 point extension here on our symmetrical triangle. We'll probably definitely be holding this support line here on our purple trend line on our 45-minute. And then also we're definitely keeping a close eye on our 10-hour time frame to see if we are going to retest our 21 EMA. If we come back down to retest the 21 EMA, then that could possibly lead a break below the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA on the 10-hour sitting right at about $15,000 as of right now. You can see that this EMA has been holding nice support for us here in the past month or so. So we're going to see how the end of November wants to do for Bitcoin. I'm definitely feeling a little bit more bullish than usual, but you can see here that we are also getting a nice green dot here on our 10-hour time frame, and it is currently sitting in a nice greenish money flow. So that money flow is looking really, really nice here. Our 4-hour time frame will probably have another big money flow wave to the upside. So I would expect another little Mount Everest peak here on our 4-hour time frame as well too. And let's go into our 12-hour time frame, just check and see how these money flows are doing here. It's still looking like Bitcoin is ready to blast off here and probably retest some of those higher highs. So we're looking at 16K possibly within the next couple of days or so. We're probably going to be getting a green dot here on our daily time frame. And then once we get that green dot there on the daily, we'll more than likely end up still riding these upper support waves here. You can see that we have gotten a red dot here on our 3-day, but I would imagine that this might actually end up turning neutral, and we might not see that red dot appear. So this will confirm on the 14th, so we still have a few days from there on out. But folks, that's what it's looking like. It still looks like we're going to probably bust up through 16K, and then 17,000 is our price target. So I would not be surprised. But based on some of these higher time frames here, it still looks like we have some momentum to the downside. So we are also going to be taking a look at the dominance chart here. We have been keeping a very close eye on our dominance chart too as well. We were expecting some higher numbers with our Bitcoin dominance as well. Taking a look at the daily time frame here, currently seeing a little bit of a red sell-off, which may give Ethereum a nice little rise too as well. As you can see, we could be holding support here on our 21 EMA on our daily time frame, based on our Bitcoin dominance chart too as well. Our 10-hour maybe breaking below our 21 EMA, but this is a nice green dot, tight green dot down here on our momentum wave to probably shoot us back up. So that 10-hour is looking really, really bullish, actually, to be honest. Our 4 hours also looking like it's ready to continue to move further up, with our Bitcoin dominance setting in probably a push past 16K. And folks, I'm thinking that this is probably going to blast us off to 17K. Honestly, this is looking really, really good for the Bitcoin dominance too as well. But let's take a look at ETH, folks. ETH, we have been hearing a lot of bullish news about Ethereum for the most part. And we're ready to also, moving on into Ethereum 2.0 into December, which will allow you to stake your Ethereum on the 2.0 net, and then possibly earn up to maybe 8% on interest too as well. Gives Ethereum a nice rise to the upside, folks. The more that you can stake, the more that it's going to actually shoot your prices up on these coins, because you're taking liquidity out of the market, and you're becoming a long-term hodler when it comes to these coins too as well, folks. So what we can see here is on our 10-hour, it looks like we are forming somewhat of a symmetrical triangle here on our 10-hour time frame. Now, I would expect that we probably come out to the end of the symmetrical triangle towards the end of November. We also took a look at our Bitcoin Cash. Oh, this is Bitcoin Cash. What am I doing? All right, so I don't know why I'm in Bitcoin Cash, but I was about to say this looks very similar to Bitcoin Cash. All right, folks, we're taking a look at Ethereum right now, but you can also see that Bitcoin Cash is getting ready for its hard fork soon and forming a symmetrical triangle there. We're expecting a break probably with Bitcoin Cash soon too as well. So let's take a look at ETH on the 10-hour, and then we'll kind of work our way up from there. Ethereum getting ready for its Ethereum 2.0 release in December. People are definitely going to be in heavy accumulation of this, I would definitely imagine. So let's take a look at our 4-hour. I'm not really seeing anything too bearish as of right now, but nothing too bullish just yet. It is looking like ETH is probably riding above this trend line support here for us as of right now on our 4-hour. So we could probably keep an eye on this on our 4-hour and say that, we'll probably continue to ride this out just a tad bit further, maybe putting us at $500 by the end of November. Definitely kind of looking like Ethereum probably wants to do that, looking at our 8-hour. And going on into our 10-hour time frame, we are having some nice green dots here on our 10-hour time frame. Let's take a look at our daily time frame here too as well. So our daily still probably wants to ride this up a little bit further, and probably towards mid-November, towards the end of December. I'm thinking that Ethereum's probably definitely going to have that move up to the $500 area, if anything. Currently retesting its last high right at about $490. That definitely looks like Ethereum's probably going to see a little bit of resistance here. But if we break through that $490 area, then we're definitely looking at numbers probably close to 500 past, going on into the $600 area, if anything, which is not too far up above head of us either. But our last accumulation around that $600 area was all the way back in May of 2018. So, we're probably going to see a little bit of resistance here at 500, and then possibly looking for a break above 500 and leading us further up into the upside there too as well. But, our 3-day chart, this money flow is looking really, really nice here for us too as well. And Ethereum definitely looks like it's probably going to be holding support around this area in accumulation, and then getting ready to blast through $500 and $600 and continue further to the upside as well. Looking at the 4-day too, you can also see here that our 4-day chart's really, really just making a nice bullish turn to the upside here as well too. Our TI sequential possibly giving us a little bit of a 9 on the MRI, but it's I say that our extended bull count has started here as well too, and this will probably end up just continuing up higher. So that's definitely looking like where Ethereum is headed to as of right now. These markets are definitely still ready to just gear up and take off. So, you know, our Patreon membership is available. If you want to know what altcoins we are getting into right now, I highly suggest that y'all join us in our Patreon page, and we can keep you as informed as possible when it comes to these volatile moves that are happening within the market, what altcoins we are in accumulation of that we feel that will survive after this bull market territory too as well. But as of right now, as you know, rising tides raise all ships, and Bitcoin is definitely that rising tide. And these altcoin ships are about to skyrocket here probably by the end of the year. So just be ready for it if it is to occur. Going on into spring of 2021, we're still looking at a nice bull market rally, especially with these altcoins too as well. So folks, if you are brand new to cryptocurrency, I highly suggest you taking a course so that way you can stay safe with your cryptocurrency, and that you also know how to store and buy and accumulate dollar cost average, you know, into these crypto exchanges as well. So if you are wanting to get a little bit more familiar with it and not have to do all the dissecting work that we've done for the past 3 years, then I would highly suggest that you come over here and check our course out too as well. You can see all the modules and lessons that you'll get whenever you join our course program. And then also we give you access to our Discord private categories when you join our course program, or when you join our Patreon page as well too. So once you join those, I'll shoot you a message and ask what your Discord username is, so that way I can guarantee you access to our private categories on the Discord server. Otherwise, our public Discord is available. You can feel free to join us in there, and then just make sure that you're a verified user by clicking the little green checkbox. Make sure that you abide by the community rules and guidelines, and I look forward to chatting with y'all in there. And then also we have our Telegram announcements page that is available. We let you know when we post videos, and then we also give updates periodically on some of the charts that we're looking at too as well. So join us in our Telegram page. And folks, with that being said, we are also on our way to 3,000 subs. So when we hit 3,000 subs, we are going to be doing a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins. In order to qualify for that giveaway, you need to be signed up for our newsletter. So check the link in the description box below, so that way you can get signed up for our newsletter. And once we do that drawing, I'll shoot you an email or a message on Discord if you win, and ask you for your altcoin address. So folks, I look forward to you joining us in our Patreon page. We're going over things of right now, how to stake our crypto, how to earn at least almost up to 21% on one of our crypto holdings in one of our altcoins. So definitely some good knowledge in there, things that I don't really post on our main channel. Usually we just go over the charts here. But we go a little bit more in depth in our Patreon page as well too, about some of these altcoins and you know, some other trading strategies that you can also get into as well. So Ethereum's still looking relatively bullish. Let's take a look at the DXY just for kicks and giggles, and see how much this is dumping off as of right now. Our 5-day chart's looking like it's ready to just collapse, honestly. Let's take a look at the 1 day, possibly getting a little bit of a bounce here, but I wouldn't be surprised if this 1 day starts to thicken out in its red money flow here relatively soon, based on our 4 day and possibly our 5 day. Money flow is just looking like it's ready to just collapse to the downside, and I would not be surprised if we break back below this green trend line. If not, then we're probably just going to continue to ride it on down and slope it all the way down till when the dollar possibly crashes. So as you know, folks, you need to get ready for this. This is an epic time that we're in right now, and there's really no words to express about you know, the severity of the time that we are in. So, you know, I can only go in depth so much on this channel, but we just kind of focus on the charts here. But if you're wanting to learn a little bit more about things that we need to get prepared for and prep for, then definitely join us in our Patreon page, and I look forward to having y'all as a part of our group in there. So without further ado, let me give a shout out to everyone that's in our Patreon page. So we have Kim, Andre, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Raphael, Vivian, Sparky, Jimmy 20, William, Angelo, Quentin, Ben, Eric, Peter, Ben Wesley, Samuel, Tall Troy, Tim, Luna, X Zen, Shane Stein, Greg, Haru Yor, Pike379, Paul A. Keller. Thank you, folks. I appreciate each and every single one of you being our Patreon members. If y'all have any questions, folks, feel free to reach me on any of our social media platforms, and I'll gladly get back to you then. But with that being said, yeah, we're looking for Bitcoin to possibly break up to that $16, past the $16,000 area, and maybe make its way up to that $17,000 area here in the near-term future, possibly by the end of November. And then we're going to get ready for our altcoins to possibly take off from there on out too, folks. So our Bitcoin dominance chart is definitely, leading us into a direction to the upside too, as well, as you can see, based on even some of these higher time frames here. Our daily chart here for our Bitcoin dominance is just off the roof, and then our 2-day is ready to turn into that green money flow, as you can see here. Although we are finding a little bit of support here, I would not be surprised if this green momentum wave here to the upside sends us back up to our previous our previous last high, with our Bitcoin dominance sitting at right about 66% or so. You could definitely see Bitcoin skyrocket through 16K and possibly all the way up to that $17,000 area here in the near-term future. So, folks, be ready for that if it is to occur. And if not, then we are looking at support on our 21 EMA on our 10-hour, which is right at about 15,000, or a little bit above 15,000, low $15,000 area. So if that is to occur, then we could probably expect a little bit of cooling off momentum as of right now. I look forward to chatting with y'all, folks. But that's going to be it for today's show, and I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.